What's up, everyone? Back again, and this time I'll be making a whey protein cake out of the MTS Whey. Pretty cool recipe. The 3D guys, 3D Muscle Journey guys, came up with this recipe, but I like to add a little twist to it to kind of make the cake a little bit better. So ingredient-wise, we're going to use 50 grams of a complete pancake mix. I picked this up at Walmart. It's extra fluffy. It has to be complete and just add water only, or else it's not going to work very well. I'm also adding 8 grams, 1 serving of sugar-free, fat-free Jello pudding, a touch of cinnamon, a little bit of Splenda, and 40 grams of a little bit over 1 scoop of the machine whey. So I have it all in a bowl here, and what we're going to do is start off by making sludge with just water. So I'm slowly going to add water into the mixture until you get a nice thick consistency like you have seen in Mark's videos when he is making sludge with water and adding peanut butter or almond butter, or if you want to add MCT oil. For this one, I'm just going to keep it simple, and I'm just going to add water. You're going to have to eye it until you get a nice consistency. And now the difference from my recipe is I like to add an egg into it. So when you get that nice, thick, sludgy consistency, which I'm going to show you in a second here, and I almost have, water going here, pretty similar to this. Nice, thick, sludgy consistency. This is where we're going to add in the egg. So you can use an egg white, 2 egg whites. If you have the fat allowance, add it in there. So crack the egg, put it in there, boom. And that's going to be the last step for in this bowl. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to transfer the protein cake and microwave it on a medium power in a Tupperware container. You can use a circular one, you can use a square one like I have here. It really doesn't matter. The key is microwaving it on a medium power, so that way you can monitor it, because you want the middle to be just a touch gooey and the outside's firm. You'll be able to poke it with a fork and you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. Here's what it looks like added with the egg. It wants to be a little runny, but not too runny. And you're going to have to experiment. You may fail 1 or 2 times, but it will happen. Next step, transfer to our Tupperware container. So let's spray it down with cooking spray and transfer the mixture. Everyone's microwaves are going to differ. So I do about 2 minutes and 30 seconds on medium power, and you will see what the final product looks like. So let me transfer this over. The calories on this with the whole egg comes out to a little bit over 40 grams of protein, around 60 grams of carbs, and about 10 grams of fat with the whole egg in there. And I have up here, PB2, the powdered peanut butter. I've used my other reviews. You can use that as well. And when we're done, I'll show you what I like to top it with, especially from Tiger Fitness, the Walden Farms calorie-free sugars. Hit up Chad. Great prices, very fast shipping. It's the way to go. So if you want to get some Walden Farms syrup, definitely order off Chad, tigerfitness.com. You'll be good to go. And I'm just going to taste the batter. It's very good. Like I said, Tupperware, gonna put it in for about 2 minutes and 30 seconds. This is about 2 minutes and 30 seconds. And the outsides are starting to get a little spongy. Notice how it almost rose a full 4 cup. In the middle, still a little gooey. That's good. I'm just gonna microwave it a little bit longer just to be on the safe side. Nah, you know what? Screw it. Let's flip it over. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring it over here where my plate is. And just kind of, oops, sorry. There we go. And just kind of poke around the edges. Get that heat out there, and then just flip it onto a plate. Boom. Look at that. protein cake for you right there. 10 grams of fat, about 60 grams of carbs, and about 40 grams of protein. And what I like to do is, if you want to, you can top it with the Walden Farm syrup. Gives it great extra flavor. If you want to, make a little bit extra sludge on the side, put some sludge on it. Top it off with some fresh fruit, whatever else you may want, blueberries, strawberries, everything goes very good. But overall, that's how you make a protein cake. The ingredients again, 50 grams of complete pancake mix, baking powder, Splenda, cinnamon, 40 grams of the MTS Whey, optional PB2, you can add sugar-free, fat-free pudding mix, and also drop an egg or an egg white in there after you make that very sludgy consistency. You might want to let it cool off a little bit. It's pretty hot when it comes out. It's still steaming. You can also cut it in half and layer it, depending on what you want to do. I'm just going to try out a little corner to see how much the MTS Whey actually sticks through. And that way you can get an inside look. See? It comes out. Just like in the oats or in the sludge, you still taste that really dark cocoa powder. Overall, great recipe. Something if you want a little treat. And you can even top it with some fat-free Cool Whip if you're in the mood. So, until then, until next time, enjoy.